So hello my dear students, let me start with another topic, that is number system. So number system. So again it's very important topic. It is unit number 4 topic, and definitely you will get one or two question in the final examination of 6 to 8 marks. So again it's very important topic. So number system, or you can say codes, various codes, it can be broadly classified into two categories. Number one, weighted code, and the other one is unweighted code, right? Weighted code and unweighted code. So weighted code means those code which had their own positional weight, right? So if each bit is having its positional weight, then we call such code as weighted code. And if there is no any positional weight for any code, then it is known as unweighted code, right? So example of positional weight, the weighted codes are binary, octal, decimal, hexadecimal and BCD. So these are the example of weighted codes. That means binary is a weighted code, octal is a weighted code, decimal is a weighted code, hexadecimal is again as a weighted code, BCD is weighted code, right? So the code which do not have their positional weight, in which the digits they do not have their positional weight, such codes are gray code and XS3 code, right? We will discuss them. So binary means base is 2, right? As the name says, binary. So binary means 2, the base is 2. Octa means 8. So for octal codes, base is 8. Decimal means base is 10. Hexadecimal means base is 16. Hexa means 6, decimal means 10. So 10 plus 6, 16. Base is 16 for hexadecimal code. Similarly, BCD is a binary coded decimal, right? These now remaining code are gray code and XS3 code. They are said to be unweighted code because they do not have their positional weight of their bits, right? So in number system, question may be asked in various forms. We shall discuss one by one. So a number system, with base R will have R different digits, and therefore it will go 0 to R minus 1, right? देखते हैं, let us see further. So you can draw a table, number system, and the corresponding different digits. तो देखिए यहाँ पे I am going to write binary, right? So for binary, what is a base? For binary system, base is 2, And what are the different digits? 0 and 1. So up to what value it will go? 0 to r minus 1 it will go. That means if the base is 2, it will go 2 minus 1, that means 1. So 1 will be the maximum number that will present in binary system. You cannot here write 2 base, right? Because we have to write till r minus 1. Are you getting this? That's the way how we represent these number systems. Now write octal. Octal means base is how much? 8, right? And what are the different digits? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. These are the different digits, right? Now tell me, can you write 8 here? No, you cannot write, because we have to write from 0 to r minus 1. So if r is 8, this is r, let me call this r as a base. So this will go up to r minus 1, that means 8 minus 1, 7. So 7 will be the maximum number that will be present in octal system, right? So 8 or more than 8, any number which is equal to 8 or more than 8, it will not come in octal system, right? Similarly, 2 or more than 2, any number more than 2 will not come in binary system. Similarly, decimal system. What is the base? Tell me. Decimal means 10, base is 10. What are the various digits? What are the various digits? Various digits are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Up to 9 it will go, right? So r minus 1, that means 10 minus 1, that means 9. So 9 will be the maximum number. 10 or any number which is more than 10 will not come in decimal system. Are you getting this? Right. Similarly, hexadecimal. Hexadecimal. So tell me, what is the base? Base is 16, right? What is the different digits which are present in hexadecimal system? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So from 0 to 9 you will write, and after 9 you will write 10, right? So but in hexadecimal number, in hexadecimal system, 10 will be represented by English letter A, capital letter A, right? Now this A is the representation of 10. Next is 11, that means you write B. B is equivalent to 11, right? B is 11. After then 12, that means write C. C is equivalent to 12. After then 13, that means D. D is equivalent to 13. Then after you write E, that means E is equivalent to 14. Then after write 15. 15 means it is the representative of, you write F. So up to how much it will go? What value it will go? What number it will go? It will go 16 minus 1, that means 15. That means F, till F it will go, right? So 0 to 9 first. These are the 10 symbol from 0 to 9, and after 9 you will write 10, right? That means A, 11B, 12C, 13D, 14E, 15F, right? Like this. So total 16 symbols will be there from 0 to F. See, 0 to 9 10 symbol, and then A to F 6 symbol, these 10 plus 6 16 symbols, right? So this is hexadecimal system. Similarly, if any other system will be chosen, suppose he has chosen a number system whose base is 4, right? Suppose he has chosen a number system whose base is 4, then base is 4, right? And what are the different digits? 0, 1, 2, maximum up to, it will go up to 4 minus 1, that will be 3, right? Similarly, he has chosen number system whose base is 12. Then what are the different digits? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Then after A, then after B, right? So 9, after 9 there is a 10, 10 means A, 11 means B, right? So from 0 to 11 it will go. r minus 1, it will go. And these are decimal, these are different number systems, right? Now let me, right, is it okay? Okay. So let me go further. So decimal to other conversion. So let me start with this conversion, decimal to other conversion. So basically you can see three kinds of problems in number systems. Number one, either you will be asked to convert one number system into another number system, so conversion, or you will ask to perform some arithmetic operation, right, arithmetic operation, or you may be asked a problem which is based on complement of the number, right? So these three kind of problem you can expect from this topic, right? Let me start with the conversion, right? So suppose if you want to convert any number from decimal to other system, right, decimal to other system, then how to do that? Suppose let me start with this x2, x1, x0, y1, y2. What are these x2, x1, x0, y1, y2? These are the various digits present in decimal number system. See, मैंने क्या किया यहाँ पे, एक कोई भी डेसिमल नंबर सिस्टम लिख दिया. ये देखिए ब्रैकेट क्लोज करके मैंने यहाँ पे 10, छोटा सा ये 10 जो लिखा हुआ ये क्या रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है? ये रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है कि ये ब्रैकेट के अंदर जो नंबर लिखा हुआ ये क्या है? ये एक डेसिमल सिस्टम है, राइट? अब इसको आपको कन्वर्ट करना है किसमें? इसको किसी ऐसे सिस्टम में कन्वर्ट करना है जिसका बेस क्या है? आर है, राइट? आर कैन बी एनीथिंग, इट मे बी ऑक्टल, इट मे बी सेप्टल, it may be hexadecimal, it may be octal, or any number system it can be, right? So what is the method to convert this from decimal to other base? Note down. So to convert this, to convert decimal number into any other base, or first, okay, you have to divide integer part and multiply fractional part with base r, repeatedly. I tell you, I will explain. Let me explain this. So take an example. Suppose 25.625. Suppose this is a decimal number system, right? Suppose this is a decimal number system and is asking you to convert this decimal number system into a number system whose base is 2, right? So tell me, what is the name of that number system whose base is 2? Definitely it is binary. It's a binary number system. So now here you have to convert decimal to binary, right? So what's the procedure? To convert decimal number system into any other base r, you have to first divide integer part and then multiply fractional part with base r. That means first of all you will divide this number 25 decimal number, divide this by base r. What is the base here? R is 2, right? So divided by 2, do the division. So divide by 2, 12 times it will become 24. What is the remaining? 1 is remaining, right? Again you divide it by 2, 12 by 2, that means 6 times it will be divided, and what is the remainder? Remainder is 0. Again you divide it by 2, that means 2 3s are 6. What's the remaining? 0. Again you divide by 2, 2 1s are 2. What's the remaining? 1 is the remaining. Again you divide by 2. Will it be divided now? No, because remainder is 1 only. So this 1, which is, you cannot divide it further, so it will be written as remainder, right? So now you go from bottom to top like this, right? So what would be the conversion of 25 decimal into binary? It will be 11001, 11001. This will be the corresponding binary conversion of decimal number, which is 25 into binary, right? Now how to convert this fractional part? Let me explain further. 0.625, this is the fractional part. Now what I said, you will have to multiply the fractional part with base r. That means multiply by 2. Multiply this, it will be 1.250. Is it not? Now what is the what is the whole part? What is the part? What is the whole part? This is 1. Put the whole part 1, and now remaining fractional part, you multiply this fractional part again by base 2, 0.250 into 2. It will become 0.500. Do you see any full part? Do you see any whole part here? No, that means 0, because it is 0.5, right? So now what is the fractional part? 0.500. Again you multiply by 2, that means it will be now 1.000. Copy the whole part, that is 1, right? Now what is the fractional part? 0.000. Again you multiply by 2, that means now you will get 0. What is the whole part? 0. So now further if you do this, you will get the same 0, right? So that means you will come to the fact that now you will have to stop here, right? So now here how you will write? You will go from top to bottom, right? Remember this sequence. In full part, that is 25, you will go from bottom to top, and in case of fractional part, you will go from bottom to top, right? Top to bottom, right? So here note down. So what will be the full conversion? So that means 0.625 in decimal, it can be represented in binary like 0.10100, like this, right? This is the binary representation of 0.625 in decimal, 0.625 in decimal into binary, right? 0.101, right? So answer, what would be the answer? Your answer would be 11001.101, right? 10101, right? After decimal point, it will be 101. So this is the required conversion, that is the answer, right? That's very easy, right? Let us take another example for further illustration. Is that clear? take an example. Convert this number 25.625, which is given in decimals, into an octal system, right? So now you will have to convert this decimal system, which is 25.625, into octal system, right? So start with the same process. Divide this 25 by the base, which is 8 here. R is 8. So 8 3s are 24. What is the remainder? 1 is the remainder. Again divide by 8. This is 3 less than 8, so it will not be divided by 8, so that means 3 is the remainder. So copy this as it is, right? So you will go so you will always go from bottom to top. So that means 25 in decimal. In octal it will become how much? 3 into 1, right? In octal, right? So see here, if you again want to reconvert this 31, which is octal, into decimal, simply it can be done by, see here, 1 into 8 to the power 0 plus 3 into 8 to the power 2, 8 to the power 1. So 1 plus 24, it will become 25. So write like this. You can do opposite of this as well. That means octal to decimal also you can do. Till now you have understood this. Now let us convert the fractional part into octal. That means 0.625, right? This is the fractional part in decimal. You want to convert into octal, right? How to do this? So write 0.2625 into, multiply by the base 8. It will become how much? 5.00, right? 0.000 into 8, it will become 0.00, right? What is the full part? Full part is 5, fractional part is 0. So always you have to note the full part, right? That means integer part you have to note. Integer part is 5, so write 5 here. Do you see any integer part? No, that means 0. So again 000 into 8. So now that means it will show you the same 0 value. So now that means you will have to stop now. You will go from bottom to top. So that means what is the required conversion of this fractional part? It will be 0.500, like this. So what is our answer? Answer will be 31 for this integer part 25.500. That means this is the answer, right? Right? Or simply you can write 31.5. This is the answer, right? Similarly, take another. Is that clear? Right? So you can again reconvert this 0.500 into octal into decimal part. How to convert? Very easy. Simply you will write 0.5. That means 0.5 into 8 to the power minus 1. That means 0.5 by 8 if you will do, you will get 0.625, right? Suppose it also you can do. Now let me start with another example. So these are very easy topics, just it required a slight practice. That would suffice the purpose of your exam. Take another example, 27, and here note down 27.625. Suppose this is a decimal number and you have to convert this decimal number into hexadecimal number, right? So again, follow the process. Divide this 27 by the base, that is 16 here. जिसमें कन्वर्ट करना है उसके बेस से डिवाइड करना है, राइट? बेस क्या है यहाँ पे 16, राइट? हेक्साडेसिमल में कन्वर्ट करना है ना, सो डिवाइडेड बाय 16, डिवाइडेड बाय 16. 16 1 जा 16. What's the remaining here? What's the remaining? 11 is the remaining, right? So 11 in hexadecimal, it will be represented by English letter B, right? B. So write B here. So again divide by 16. So 1 by 16, right? This one is any number which is less than 16. So that means it will not be divided. So remainder, final remainder will be 1 here, right? So you will go from bottom to top, right? So what is the conversion of 27 in decimal into hexadecimal? It will be 1b, right? 1b. So this is the hexadecimal conversion of this integer part 27. Now next is convert this fractional part, that is 0.625. So 0.625 multiply by 16, कितना आएगा? This will be 10.000. So what is the integer part? Integer part is 10, right? So what is the representation of 10 in hexadecimal? What is the symbol that we use? That is the symbol that is used for this 10 in hexadecimal is A, right? I have discussed this earlier. So now what is the remaining? What is the fractional part? 0.000. Again multiply by 16, it will be 000. So do you see any integer part? No. So write 0. Further, if you do this, what is the fractional part? 000. Again you multiply by 16. What is the multiplication? 000. Do you see any integer part? No. So write 0. Go from top to bottom. So that means the representation of this fractional part, that is 625 into the hexadecimal, it will be how much? 0.A00 into decimal, hexadecimal. So what is the final answer? Answer will be, tell me, 1b.A00 into hexadecimal, right? Or simply you can write 1b.A into hexadecimal. This is the answer, right? That's easy, easily you can do. Am I clear to all of you students? That's easy. So please do subscribe the channel if you like the video. Please subscribe the channel. So let me take another example. (27.4), right? Suppose it's a decimal system and you need to convert into any system whose base is 4, right? So this is a decimal system and you have been asked to convert this decimal system into any number system whose base is 4. So how to do this? Repeat the same process that you are doing earlier. So divide this 27 integer part by 4, base of the number system in which you want to convert. So divide it by 4 and divide it. 4 6 are 24. What's the remaining? 3 is the remaining, right? Divided by 4 again, 4 1 is 4, what is the remaining? 2 is the remaining, right? Again divide by 4, so 1 by 4, 1 is any number which is less than 4, so when you divide it, it will not be divisible, so remainder will be 1. So go from bottom to top, and you will get your required conversion of this integer part 27, which is in decimal, into any number system whose base is 4. It will be 1 2 3, 1 2 3, right? Am I right? Now, how to convert this fractional part? Multiply by 4, 1.6. What is the integer part? Integer part is 1. What's the fractional part? 0.6. Multiply by 4. So you will always multiply fractional part and not the integer part, right? इंटीजर पार्ट को अलग सेपरेट लिख लोगे और जो फ्रैक्शनल पार्ट है उसको 4 से मल्टीप्लाई करते जाओगे, राइट? सो 0.6 into 4, 2.4, right? 2.4, and here it will be what is the integer? 2, fractional is 0.4, 4. Again multiply by 4, 1.6. What is the integer? 1, 1. Fractional part is 0.6. Multiply by 4, so again 2.4. What is the integer part? 2. What's the fractional part? 4. So like this it will be keep on repeating. That means you know the pattern now. So like this it will go on, right? Go from top to bottom. So what is the required conversion of this fractional part? Fractional part 0.4. In decimal it will be converted into any number system whose base is 4. क्या आएगा? 1 2 1 2 1 2, like this, 1 2 1 2 1 2 and so on, like this it will come, right? Or simply you can write 0.12 bar, right? What is the meaning of this bar? This bar shows that there is a repetition of these two letters, that means 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, like this. So what's the answer here? Final answer is 1 2 3.12 1 2 1 2 and so on, like this, right? Or in short form you can write 0.12 bar, right? So this is the answer. This bar shows that these two letters are in repetition, right? Right? Okay, am I clear to all of you? Right? Any doubt? If you have any doubt, please you can WhatsApp me, right? You can ask me on WhatsApp. So kindly you can WhatsApp if you have any doubt. I will satisfy your queries. Though it's very easy, I don't think that you will get any doubt in this topic. So right? So opposite if you want to do, then that's very easy, that you can do. So other system to decimal, other systems to decimal, convert other systems to decimal, right? This is the next topic. So suppose there is any other number x2 number which is x2 x1 x0 y1 y2, right? Like this is suppose any number, and you need to convert this number into decimal. Suppose you need to convert it, right? So to convert this number, So to convert any R base number into decimal multiply each digits, multiply each digit with its positional weight, right? Then add all. Means, see here, this is any digit x2, right? Multiply this with r square plus x1 into r to the power 1 plus x naught into r to the power 0 plus y1 into r to the power minus 1 plus y2 into r to the power minus 2 and so on, right? So that means ये जो x2 है इसको किससे मल्टीप्लाई करोगे, आर स्क्वायर से, बेस जो है वो बेस उसका स्क्वायर, x1 को किससे मल्टीप्लाई करोगे, आर टू द पावर 1 से, x0 को किससे मल्टीप्लाई करोगे, आर टू द पावर 0, आर इज़ अ बेस, इसको किससे मल्टीप्लाई करोगे, आर टू द पावर माइनस 1 से, इसको किससे मल्टीप्लाई करोगे, आर टू द पावर माइनस 2 से। इसी तरह से एक और कोई होता है यहाँ पे तो उसको आर टू द पावर माइनस 3 माइनस 4 माइनस, इस तरह से, राइट? कीप ऑन गोइंग लाइक दिस, right? Let us understand it by an example that will be clarifying this process. See here, take an example. Suppose this is a binary number 10110 10110.11, right? And into this decimal 10, right? So decimal, see this is the decimal point. So this is suppose binary number, ये binary number है, देखो binary है ना, this is binary number because maximum number present here is 1, so that's mean this is binary to decimal you want to convert, right? तो क्या कैसे करेंगे इसको, देखो इसको किससे मल्टीप्लाई करना है, इसको मल्टीप्लाई करना है किससे, 2 टू द पावर 0 से, इसको किससे मल्टीप्लाई करना है, 2 टू द पावर 1 से, इसको किससे मल्टीप्लाई करना है, 2 टू द पावर 2 से, इसको 2 टू द पावर 3 से, और ये वाला जो 1 है इसको किससे करोगे, 2 टू द पावर 4 से, 2 टू द पावर मल्टीप्लाई बाई 2 टू द पावर 0, 2 टू द पावर 1, 2 टू द पावर 2, 2 टू द पावर 3, 2 टू द पावर 4, इसको किससे मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, 2 टू द पावर माइनस 1 से, इसको किससे मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, 2 टू द पावर माइनस 2 से, कर दीजिए मल्टीप्लाई। देखिए 1 इंटू 2 टू द पावर 4 प्लस 0 इंटू 2 टू द पावर 2 टू द पावर 3 प्लस 1 इंटू 2 टू द पावर 2 प्लस 0 इंटू 2 टू द पावर 1, राइट, प्लस 1 इंटू 2 टू द पावर माइनस 1। डेसिमल के बाद जो भी डिजिट्स है उसको किससे मल्टीप्लाई करना है, 2 टू पावर माइनस 1 से शुरू करते हुए 2 टू पावर माइनस 2 माइनस 3 माइनस 4 एंड सो ऑन, लाइक दिस यू हैव टू मल्टीप्लाई, राइट? सो 1 इंटू 2 टू द पावर माइनस 2, राइट? सो 10110 10110 है ना, 101, दिस इज अगेन 1011 एंड दिस इज 2 टू द पावर 0, देखो छूट गया यहाँ पे, दिस 0 विल बी मल्टीप्लाई बाई 2 टू द पावर 0, दैट मीन्स 0, and then this 1 will be multiplied by 2 to the power minus 1, again then this one will be multiplied by 2 to the power minus 2, right? So 1 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 and then 1 1 1 1. So multiplication factors are 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 1 and 2 to the power 0, and after decimal 2 to the power minus 1, 2 to the power minus 2. Right? So when you solve this, just use your calculator, and when you solve this you will get 22.75 as an answer, right? This is the answer. Okay, so like this you will have to convert. Take another example. And the example is 57.4, right? 57.4. You want to convert this 57.4. It is an octal system into any number system whose base is 10. That means decimal. Octal को decimal में convert करना है. कैसे करेंगे देखिए. So multiply this 7 by 8 to the power 0, multiply this 5 by 8 to the power 1, and multiply this 4 by 8 to the power minus 1. That means how to convert? 5 into 8 to the power 1 plus 7 into 8 to the power 0 plus 4 into 8 to the power minus 1. So it will come out to be 47.5 into decimal. This is the answer, right? Like this you will convert.